Foreigners come and go in the Philippines, and the first thing many look for is a connection with a Filipina for all kinds of reasons. And today, we're going to talk about a different types of connection. Finding a tour guide with benefits. Yes, you heard that right. I'm talking about the incredible perks of having a tour guide when you're traveling here in the Philippines. From discovering hidden gems to getting the best out of every experience, and with the help of local tour guide, can elevate your trip in ways you might not expect. So stick till the end of this video and we will share some tips on finding a great guide who might even come with some extra benefits. Let's go!
This is the first time for me to hear this.
Hi dear friends, how are you? Welcome to my channel. It's Dear Annie here in the Philippines, and today let's talk about what I think is a game changer for anyone who is going to visit the beautiful country, Philippines, and hiring a local tour guide.
Hiring a tour guide, I never heard anybody does that before.
I know that sometimes it can be tempting to explore on your own. Just book a flight, grab a map, and go. But a personal tour guide in the Philippines can completely transform your experience here in the Philippines.
So what people do is, if you want to get a tour guide, then for each city you go, you find one. But one tour guide knows everything. I don't know, might be a driver.
And here's why. Start by talking about one of the biggest advantage of having a guide. With a local tour guide, you're not just visiting a place, but you're truly getting to know it. And a guide isn't just someone pointing out the site. They are like a key that unlocks the entire experience. And they can show you hidden beaches, quiet waterfalls, and maybe they can bring you to a special place that your guide only knows about it.
Like what?
But the question is how to get a tour guide here in the Philippines. Well, there's a lot of means like online travel platforms or local tour agencies, and they offer different experience. So choose based on how intensive or spontaneous you want to be on your trip. And if you're wondering how to find the right tour guide, well, look for someone who's passionate and knows the area more, like in the back of their hands, and check the reviews. Or you can ask some locals for recommendation, or you can watch some videos here in YouTube. There are some
This lady, she said a whole lot to say nothing. I don't know if she described where for people, where to find those people. I don't know. Online, what, I don't know.
tips I'm going to share with you finding a tour guide here in the Philippines. First, make sure you're presentable and smells good, of course. Filipino are very conscious of hygiene, and we don't want to smell your
What brought the hygiene to the tour guide? I don't know. I don't find the connection.
BO. Just kidding. That's definitely distractive. When choosing a guide here in the Philippines, pick someone who's based in the area where you spent most of your time, and make sure she's familiar with all those places on your itinerary. And ideally that she has experience as a tour guide, not just a first time. And this will help her better anticipate your needs and make your trip smoother. Now let's talk about money. Having a tour guide here in the Philippines is not that expensive. It depends on what kind of adventure or trip do you want. And surprisingly, a tour guide can actually save your money.
I love the way every sector she has a different position, and she sit. I don't know.
Without one, you might end up taking roundabouts or those kind of roads that you don't know, or having a skin tax rate for everything. I know you want a guide who's not only knowledgeable, but also pretty, and genuinely making your experience special. Now here's an extra benefit that a lot of people doesn't know or don't think about it. The safety and peace of mind. Here in the Philippines is incredibly welcoming, but like anywhere, it helps to know someone who's understand the area more. They're like your personal navigator, your interpreter, and your cultural bridge, all rooted in one. It's also
Basically, she's describing what the people want, I guess. But she's not giving any, I don't know.
So a good idea to have a video chat with her beforehand to see if you guys are clicking and to allow her to be part of your planning process. And this way, she can suggest the special places that you might not have thought of and make experience more personal. Why not? Make sure she can speak English comfortably. You don't want to arrive here in the Philippines and struggle with communication, right? One last point, and if you want to save on accommodation, talk to your guide respectfully about option of booking a room with 2 beds. This way, you're considerate about her comfort while being practical about the budget and having time with her more, right? Okay, let's be real for a second. There's often a personal connection that can develop between you and your great guide. When you guys spend hours or even days exploring a place together, you start feel like friendship and feel you're comfortable. And this kind of attention turns into a good trip into unforgettable one. Who knows? Sometimes they're even a little extra spark. And if you're hoping for a little extra connection with your
Extra connection.
tour guide, you can start by trying some friendly moves or try to flirt with her.
Friendly moves.
To be honest, Filipino women are easily to fall in love, especially to a foreigner with a white skin that is really different from Filipino features. If you're really set on having a more personal experience, you might consider offering a bit extra for extended time or additional activity together. You know, some of the guide are open for spending more time with you for an additional fee. Yes, or just be upfront and respectful about what you're really looking for. And not all tour guides are having or accepting extra benefits.
Yeah, she's putting every tour guide in the one bucket, and that's which not true, you know? I don't know.
It depends on the reason and your level of closeness. And we all know tour guides are paid with fixed salaries, but they often earn a significant amount of money by having the tips from the tourists. You know, at the end of the day, building a real friendly connection will lead to the most rewarding experience. And hiring a tour guide here in the Philippines is about much more than just having someone showing you around. It's about getting to know the real Philippines and having the good friend. A good guide makes sure that you don't just visit the Philippines, but they live with a heart full of memories and connection you'll never forget. So if you're planning a trip here in the Philippines, think about of getting a local tour guide to help you make a journey of a lifetime.
I mean, finding a tour guide, this is not a bad idea. If you're going somewhere with not a lot of information online about it, and you know, or the place is very far, or the road is bad, but yeah, it's not a bad idea at all.
Thank you for tuning in on this episode. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And let me know in the comment section if you had an unforgettable tour experience here in the Philippines. Once again, this is your Dear Annie, and you can ask me anything and everything here in the Philippines. See you in my next video. Bye!